And here we are in game 1. Ctrl Alt Elite spawning on the blue side. And on the red side we have Nexus Elite. Now, I love nitpicking on people's starting items. And I think now that I mentioned that, you know exactly what I'm going to bring up.
Oh, yes.
Chaos Claw, starting out with that medallion. A part of me is crying, but actually Illuminate gets spotted out. Unfortunately, Messu starting with that W, not able to do any poke to him, but he gets out of there. Now, the invade is quite strong for both teams. And that is the number one way that I see a lot of Amumu players combat their weak early game is to actually counter jungle themselves. Obviously with the help of their team, trying to steal that blue buff. Unfortunately, if there was a level 1 invade on Nexus Elite, Amumu would have to start bandage shots, which would really slow down his clear speed. Something that you really don't want to do on that Amumu. Now, with all the Trailblazer enchants that we've been seeing as of late, do you think Apollo is going to go for Trailblazers on a Vi?
Maybe. It's been picked up a lot.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, the part of me would just say, Sangka, you're crazy. There's no way a Vi would pick up Trailblazers. But it has just been so popular lately. But Illuminate getting already poked out by Messu. There. Jarman at the top. I want to see how aggressive Shyvana decides to get, considering the fact that she did start Doran's Blade. Something that screams aggression. Now also on the other end, a very weird pick for Christopher, starting that Doran's Shield and Mana Pots.
Mana Pot.
Mana Pots, yes, that's right. Only can assume that he wants to spam that Q for harass. Don't necessarily know how well that's going to work out for him. But surprisingly, it looks like Apollo is going to do a full clear of his jungle. Something that I don't see Amumu's do all that often, but he is quite healthy. I don't think he smited Raptors, as he does have it up, and he will smite red to gain back that missing health. Should be able to net himself up his enchants and a couple wards. But Apollo is already here. Jarman is trying to bait Christopher right now. It's going to be Apollo onto Christopher. U-Charge up, and it's going to be a flash from Christopher. I think a little bit of an overreaction there. EQ should have been fine. But Summoner blown regardless for Christopher up in the top lane. We can definitely assume that Apollo is going to make a comeback there.
Amumu picking up his Ranger's Trailblazer.
There it is. Ranger's Trailblazer and just 2 health pots. I felt that he had more gold in the bank. Could have bought some early wards, perhaps, as he is sitting on 200 gold, but he does go onto Messu. Ignite being dropped, but Illuminate is low right here. Apollo is here for the counter gank. Actually picks up the kill on Illuminate. As they turn to Apsal, Solaric fails his flash as Apollo continues the chase, but this might not be a good thing for Apollo as he needs to get out of dodge. The red buff is, but Messu will help his jungler. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Christopher, low on mana, will go up to Jarman, but will not find a kill there. A messy engage, though, leaves Control Alt Delete up 2 kills. That engage was looking good. It was looking good for Nexus Elite. But I think Illuminate staying just a little too long. Did not trust that his jungler would be able to finish it. But Jorman getting actually a lot of poke on that Shyvana. Though CS advantage is in his favor, Shyvana absolutely a monster farming thanks to that burnout. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Ben McGod is already burned through both his health pots. The bouncing blades from Sivir are just so annoying to deal with. But meanwhile, the mid laners have gone back. It's going to be an arm guard start for Mesu, respecting the damage coming out of Zed, and a 3 longsword pickup for Illuminate.
That's some aggressive buy-in right there.
That is a very aggressive. Now, a small part of me would have wanted to see maybe a Vamp Scepter instead of the 3rd longsword, but he's not going for sustain there. He is going for an outright kill at level 6, as he has already hit it. Mesu definitely needs to watch out. Arm guard not stacking up yet. Will not be able to do much on that, but he will go on to Illuminate. Chains do hit, and that is something that Illuminate can't happen. I feel Zed loses that trade as soon as Chains hits. Apollo will go on to Christopher again. Q actually lands. Nice denting blows onto him. Will force him out to tower. He actually is going to back. Unfortunately, Christopher did not take TP. Instead, taking that Ignite, that Combat Summoner. He is going to pay the price for this, as he is going to lose a full wave, if not more, up in that top lane. Interesting, not picking up that TP. We'll see if Jorman can abuse that. AQ combo landing on Chaos. On the wrong person though. Braum very tanky as a support, as he did start Relic Shield.
Good boy, Braum. Good boy.
Yeah, and honestly, I harp on the medallion pickup, but you are essentially selling yourself short. Not only are you denying yourself more gold, but also just more sustain in lane. I mean, even a Spellthief's Edge would not have been a bad pick for Alistar, considering the fact that he does like to spam that heal. But there it is up right now. Control Alt Delete will steal away that blue buff from Solaric, and denying that Amumu. This second blue buff is just so big, but here it is. It's going to be 4 men down in the bot lane. Assault and Battery going on to Ben, and he is going to be 1 dead. It's double kill going for Mesu. And that just made Illuminate's life that much harder. Both kills going on to the mid laner for Control Alt Delete. That LeBlanc, 3-0-1 already, has 100% kill participation.
She's getting big.
Yeah. And what a coordinated dive from Control Alt Delete. Honestly, bring it back here. Well, as the aggression, Jarman does not really want to fight this. There is a Warden Mails onto Christopher already. Cinder is on Jorman, so he does have that mini burn though. Will help him out. As I say this, Illuminate is trying to see what he can do in the top lane, but Mesu is already here waiting in that Baron pit. Oh, Illuminate getting caught out. Apollo is coming up the river too, and Jorman goes over the wall. Death Sentence does land on Mesu, but he does a W out of here. Flash chains onto Mesu, but a nice shadow control. It's not going to be enough though as Apollo goes onto him, but Illuminate flashes, the chase is on, and it looks like a Control Alt Elite will let that one go. And Control Alt Elite's rotations have actually been really good. After that 4-man died, that coordination was really good, and I wanted to touch on this if this aggression would stop from both teams.
No, come on.
It's Apollo's jungle sense. Knowing that his red was up, and so would Solaric's blue. Going instead for that invade, calling over the support, and Mesu roaming down. All the while, Tin Terran pushed up the wave to tower to make that dive possible. It was just so much planning ahead of time. They were playing, you know, 10, 15 seconds ahead of that actual play, and it definitely paid them off. Also, not only letting Mesu kill, getting that LeBlanc snowballing, but a dragon as well. Now, as I said, Illuminate having a quite hard time now against this 3-0-1. Fortunately for him, Mesu has yet to buy, but the Cataclysm going on to Jorman as Christopher there. Bandage Toss missing on Solaric though. He's just going to go Curse of the Sad Mummy, and that is going to be one dead Dragon Lady in the top lane. So Solaric kind of missing his Bandage Toss, but really, didn't really matter. Had the backup ultimate. And I like the fact that he gave that kill over to Christopher. He definitely really needs it that lane to get going. Jungle Amumu, you don't really need kills, considering the fact that you already have so much CC, but it's going to be Chaos Claw with a flash knock-up. They do zone out Ben with that headbutt, and a kill for Tin Terran. Assault and Battery on to Braum right now. Dinos drops the exhaust onto Chaos Claw, does take a damage, but that cow ulti is just too strong. And that is a 1-for-0 trade for Control Alt Elite. Meanwhile, the top laners do dual ultimate for Jorman is going to go. Unfortunately, he didn't go Blade of the Ruined King, so his damage is a little bit lacking, but Christopher is not tanky yet. But Jorman is having his way up there in the top lane. I feel like Christopher is kind of forgetting who he's fighting against.
It seems like that, yeah.
Not only is he not respecting that Shyvana, you know, a weird pickup. Meanwhile, Tin Terran does pick up that bot turret. But I feel like, considering the fact that Shyvana top lane is something that has fallen off, you know, it was very popular in Season 4. A lot of that damage, Illuminate shadowing the wrong way. That's going to be an easy pickup for Mesu as he dubsteps ignites Illuminate. Illuminate not having the best shadow control. Hopping to shadow away from his turret. Not something that he needs. But most of that Shyvana damage is magic based.
Yeah. He does have the magic or null magic mantle, but it's not enough.
Yeah, he did rush that Warden's Mail for that slowing effect. Not really, you know, health would have been a better friend than that. Meanwhile, Tin Terran gets spotted out by Solaric, roaming up. They do have the entire team there. Now, remember, Jorman has a TP up onto Christopher, but it is on cooldown right now. It looks like a Control Alt Elite want to make something happen. They do catch out Ben again. Also, Solaric pops Curse of the Sad Mummy, but he is not getting out of there. And that is one Sad Mummy indeed, even blowing Flash. Solaric Not the best choice making right there, but Illuminate and Christopher are trying to make something happen. Jorman is just going to ulti away, and that is going to be a kill denied in the top lane. Control Alt Elite doing work this game. And this is what I was
playing really well.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. They saw the team comp that Nexus Elite was trying to make and picked reactive picks to win in lane. And guess what? That is exactly what they're doing. They are winning in lane. And I dare say they have won enough to make team fighting not that scary anymore against this big wombo. I honestly feel second dragon actually going to be picked up by Control Alt Elite. No contest there from Nexus. Now I feel like Christopher not having TP was quite a big mistake. Not able to split push and then come in for that wombo, because they really need Christopher there with that Cataclysm to maybe line up Solaric's Curse of the Sad Mummy into Glacial Fissure from Braum. I feel like they have a comp, but they are not utilizing it to its full potential. Thoughts on the lack of TP from Nexus Elite?
I'm sorry?
What are your thoughts on that lack of TP from Christopher?
It is so needed nowadays. It is just a summoner spell that is used all over.
Oh, but Flash is coming out from the top laner. Christopher will pick up a kill onto Apollo. Solaric is here, but so is Chaos Claws. He's trying to help his top laner, but they have to back out now as Illuminate shows themselves. Dinos is rotating as well. With here, Solaric needs to back off, though. Mesu going onto Dinos and just bursting that Braum. Not yet tanky, as he is still only sitting on that Sightstone. They definitely need to get that locket on him as soon as possible to deal with this huge LeBlanc.
So if you're not going to take the teleport top, you kind of need to know the dragon timers so you can make your way down for the fights.
Yeah, but it is going to be a lack of response as the game progresses as well. Yeah. Not being able to TP into the middle of a fight to a ward perhaps, or even minion to help out the team, because Nexus Elite is relying on that wombo effect. Not having half of your wombo because he needs to respond to the split push is quite a big mistake. Now, they could put Illuminate in that role and get Christopher to stay with the team, but Illuminate is not at the point yet where he can duel. Still haven't finished that Blade of the Ruined King, and honestly, with how far ahead Mesu is, I don't think Illuminate can duel him. So, easy answer to that split. But Solaric getting caught out behind enemy lines. He drops the Curse of the Sad Mummy, but that's not going to save his life. And just like that, the top T2 falls. Got nice Cataclysm from Christopher. The Glacial Fissure knocking up all three members. Illuminate going onto Tintaran, but Spell Shield and Heal will keep Tintaran alive. Exhaust being dropped on Illuminate as well as he is going to fall. Ben is trying to do as much damage as here. Christopher onto Tintaran. There was no peel for the ADC as they focused too much. Ulti from Caitlyn will get the shutdown onto the ADC. Oh, very much needed from Nexus Elite. They're not done yet as they catch Chaos Claw. Jorman trying to do as much as he can. Apollo and Jorman, though, need to get out of there as they sacrifice Chaos Claw for the greater good. And so is the sad life of the support. But even with that trade, I doubt that Control Alt Elite is too sad, considering the fact that they did get that tower. Tintaran staying alive for way too long. Having to burn that Caitlyn ulti to secure that kill. But great response in that team fight with the amount of peel that Ctrl Alt Elite had to get that Zed off of their carry. But a flash coming out from Solaric onto Messi, a little bit aggressive, because he can't duel this LeBlanc as he is right now, only sitting on a cowl. That's what it's called.
Spectre's Cowl.
Yeah.
Yes. The Amumu might not be able to fight, but he has a big heart and he wants to try.
Yeah, well, his big heart is not going to save him now as Apollo comes in for the flank. Jorman is there too. That's going to be a kill onto Apollo, and surely Dinos is going to fall as well. Who is going to pick it up? It's a double for Apollo. The jungler wants some kills too. And it looks like Mesu is so confident in the place that he has, not even finishing that Zhonya's, instead going for a Morellonomicon Cataclysm, going on to Tin Terran. Christopher does answer that kill. Tin Terran, a little too pushed up. There was no warding for him to keep him safe. So a little bit of a mistake there. But I feel quite sorry for Solaric right now. Oh, who ended up picking the kill? Oh, Mesu ended up picking a kill. Getting denied these blue buffs. Not something that Amumu really enjoys, not having that blue buff, but it looks like this is the dragon that Nexus Elite is going to contest. Unfortunately, Jorman has TP available for him. Christopher will try to go in onto Messi, but EQ, here comes the TP in the pit. This is going to be one ferocious Dragon Lady. Big ulti coming out from Jorman to push them up. Knock up from Chaos Claw is going to be enough. Curse of the Sad Mummy on a lot of members, but Christopher gets the shutdown too. Ben is trying to do as much damage in the backline as Tin Terran falls right now. Christopher is on him, but Tin Terran lives. It's going to be a double kill for Tin Terran. Nice block from the Caitlyn ulti. Solaric is trying to go trip for Tin Terran, and it looks like they're just going to back off right now. Now Ben is still alive, but I don't think he's going to try to contest this, as Apollo and Jorman are going to pick up the third dragon for Ctrl Alt Elite. And this is the danger here. Considering the fact that Ctrl Alt Elite was so far ahead during the laning phase, they can absolutely fight this Wombo.
It looked good. Looked good for Nexus Elite for a little bit, but then Ctrl Alt Elite is just a little bit too far ahead.
Yeah, and Tin Terran doing so much damage with those bouncing blades, has that Infinity Edge and Static Shiv. Now, Kate, unfortunately, not there yet. Not there yet with her right-click damage. They really need to buy time. But I honestly feel that the longer this game goes, it favors Nexus Elite. So Ctrl Alt Elite definitely need to be careful. You not get complacent. Keep on getting the picks that have that gave them the lead in this game. Maintain that dragon control, because a dragon for Nexus Elite would be a great win. Losing that losing that objective that you have total domination or monopoly over, so to say, would be not that great. Well, Apollo goes over to Solaric. Q does let Illuminate, will go on to Tin Terran. Death Sentence is not going to be enough, as he absolutely explodes from Denting Blows, Assault and Battery onto Ben. He has nothing. He has Force of Flash and Caliber Net away. Solaric is trying to run out of it. He's Solaric not able to continue his tears as Mesu just blows up Ben. They continue on the chase. Jorman is here too, and that's going to be a triple kill for Mesu. this LeBlanc, double buffs and all. Death Cap finished on her. And Ctrl Alt Elite are going to get the first inhib of the game.
Sivir spell shielding Zed ult really helped them out in that fight. But that LeBlanc damage is insane right now.
Yeah, a full 2.5 items ahead of Illuminate on that Zed. Unfortunately, whoa, Flash being wasted out. Oh, but it's gonna be a surrender vote from Nexus Elite. And Ctrl Alt Elite will pick up game 1.